Hello Internet, and welcome to the easiest mastery achievement in StarCraft II Legacy of the Void.
With our ship wounded, I need our best warriors here. I know you are not trained for battle, Smith, but with your tactical expertise, you can destroy this facility. Go now, with my full faith behind you.
Hello Internet, and welcome to the easiest mastery achievement in StarCraft II Legacy of the Void. This is for the mission Templar's Charge, the one where you get carriers and go and destroy Mobius's primary hybrid facility. I played through Legacy of the Void the first time on hard. That was just the way I did it, and I got this achievement without even trying for it. It is very, very easy to get. All you have to do is micro carriers and spam the Spear of Aduin's overpowered abilities. There are a few units that you need to use for it. I like to use Sentinels and Stalkers just here. They'll be a little bit useful, but mostly we're going to be using carriers, so can't change carriers here. But it is important, I think, that you choose Mirages for your Starfighters. Phoenixes and Corsairs are great, but for this mission we're mostly going to be using Starfighters to defend against enemy ships, and we want to keep them alive because we won't have very many of them, so Mirage's defensive phasing ability will be quite useful for that. Whereas we don't really need double graviton beam because they're not going to be fighting ground units, and disruption web is cool, but mirages are more survivable, so we want those. And none of the rest of this really matters. We're pretty much just going to use mirages and carriers. As for the Spear of Aduin's abilities, these are critical to getting this achievement. Reconstruction beam is definitely needed because we're going to be just building lots of carriers, and this will keep them maxed out on health. Guardian Shell can keep them from dying once or twice, but they're going to have none of their health left. So we need Reconstruction Beam too. Reconstruction Beam will save more of them in the long run, though Guardian Shell can be tempting, I know. Time Stop is fantastically overpowered. You just freeze everything for 20 seconds, and I pretty much always would recommend Time Stop, even above Solar Bombardment. We're going to go with Mass Recall instead of Shield Overcharge, because carriers are not very fast, and sometimes we might need to scramble to defend our Nexus Point. We won't have very many buildings in this game, so our base will be very vulnerable, so Mass Recall is going to be great to save us in a pinch. I always recommend Orbital Assimilator because it's just the best. You get so much gas from it so easily. Chrono Surge or Deploy Pylon is a tougher choice. You can go with either one. I've done it with Chrono Surge, but Deploy Pylon is more efficient. Because the achievement, the Mastery achievement, is to only move the platform 3 times, which means you can't get more than a couple of actual resource locations on your own, and you can't get ground units to most of the actual terrain in this mission. But if we deploy pylons on that terrain, we can warp in Zealots and have them go get all the resource pickups where we need them. So Deploy Pylon is the best choice from the first column. And obviously we're going to use Solar Lance, because I don't know why anyone would ever not use Solar Lance. It is the best, most fun ability ever. Starting supply is great because we don't have much room in our base to build pylons and stuff, and carriers take a lot of supply, and we're going to put the rest of it into shield recharge because our carriers' shields will need to be recharged. And like I said, small base, we won't have many buildings, so construction time is irrelevant. We'll hardly be building any structures in this game. Alright, it's on hard. Let's get started.
Facility. As we suspected, this is where Amon construction is fueled by 3 power cores. Destroying them will destabilize the facility and allow us to annihilate the remaining structure. If I establish our nexus point on the outer edge of the platform, the Templar can fight their way in. There are no ground paths and few minerals. Fortunately, our carriers are ready now. With their help, I might have a chance.
Alright, so I'm going to build a couple probes for this. We don't need many probes for this mission, but I like to have 10 or 12. Here are carriers. Carriers are amazing. And Mirage is.
They cannot be too difficult to decipher. If I gain access, I should be able to move the platform to areas with additional minerals. Well, at least there's enough resources here to get started.
Alright, so to start with, I made this into a warp gate, obviously, and we're going to make a stalker, because Blink is great. Oh, I didn't set the rally point on my Nexus. What a silly person. And I started getting air weapons upgrades, because we're going to want all of the air upgrades for our carriers. Okay. Most important part of this mission is to get all the resources you can, so that you can build all the carriers you can. Because carriers are fantastic, and it's pretty much the only thing you need to win this mission. I'm just gonna clear this place out with Solar Lance. No reason not to. Spamming the Spear of Aduin's abilities is fantastic. And then I went with Stalkers over Dragoons so that they could blink across these chasms and go gather these resources. Alternatively, we could drop a pylon at places that we can't get to with our ground units. There are plenty of platforms that even Stalkers can't blink to, but Stalkers are just more efficient. I want you to be good for. Okay, carrier micro is critical to this mission. If you do it right, you can get through this mission without losing a single carrier. Right, not like that. Not like sending your wounded carriers in first. Reconstruction beam gets this thing already back up to full health. That is why I love reconstruction beam. Okay, but we need to keep him alive. And we did. Put him back here. So, as I said earlier, this is yeah, the assimilators are already depleted. There's no resources on this mission. Let's get our Stalker to go in and pick all of this stuff up. I think some Banshees are going to be coming into our base pretty soon now. I think that happens right after Carex's dialogue here. But yeah, this is basically the easiest mastery achievement you can get in Legacy of the Void. Really, if you can beat this mission on hard, then you can get the mastery achievement. I don't think there's really any difference in skill there. Oh, crap! Oh! Almost lost a dude because I stopped paying attention to my carriers. Wow, Solarite? Really? Man, I thought Solarite was so rare. We find it on every planet we go to. Hey, the Terrans have some. Hey, the Tal'Darim have some. Hey, everyone's got some Solarite. Yeah, we're already done here. Take you back. Stalker can come over. Go get more. Nope, don't go to the carrier. Okay, here come the Banshees. Alright. Have this guy go get all this gas, because gas is awesome. Mirages, this is where they come in, because they're going to defend our base from these raids. Just Banshees, nothing else came in with them, so the Mirages can sit here and take it out all by themselves. Have our starport rally to our carriers, so that they will always go and catch up. Keep the carriers all in their own control group. At the enemy, don't die. Oh, it's just a stupid missile turret. There's missile turrets all over this map. Also, these nice mineral pickups out here that only the carriers can get to. It's pretty fun. Stupid Vikings guarding them. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore the bonus objectives for this mission. We don't need them. I'm assuming if you're going back through for the mastery achievements, you've already beaten the campaign and thus don't need the bonus solarite from all of the missions. You can get them though. You can easily get them. I'm just not going to waste my time with it. So this guy needs to go back home. This stalker needs to get back to our nexus points, because there's more stuff to pick up on the left side of this base before we make our first move. Oh, why did I rally back here? No, I want you rallied to the carriers. I'm going to put all our probes on Group 0 just so we can keep track of them, keep them on this platform. Alright. Focus firing with the carriers is important in the larger battles here to make sure they're picking off things in the most efficient way they can. Let's see, yeah, no more blinks required. Just get over here. There's a bunker down here. No, just some Goliaths. Well, we can take care of those. Alright. 7 carriers. That's pretty good. Let's get some more, though. Oh, I need more stupid pylons. Oh, I started to mention building pylons earlier, and then I didn't for some reason. Yeah, there's not a lot of room on this map. We're just going to put some pylons over here. Why not? This one stalker's a really helpful dude. Just goes around and gets more resources than probably all the probes do. Oh, here comes some more banshees. No warning that time. You only get a warning for the first strike force in this mission, and after that, you're just going to have to pay attention to the mini-map and your base. And that's why I leave these mirages here instead of taking them with the carriers, so that they can defend against enemy strikes like that, because there will be a lot of enemy strikes like that, and that is your biggest obstacle in this game. Carriers can pretty much wreck anything, but your base will get attacked pretty hard. Yeah, Stalker's back. Picked everything up. Now we can move along. Starships don't go with the platform, of course. Need to make sure we're keeping our mirages moving as the platform goes. Put them up here because I think raids come from the north. Okay, now at this point we're basically just in go gather money mode. We can have these probes go build here. So there's another platform down here, I think. Yes, there is. Here we go. Tons of resources on this platform, but we don't need to move here to get them. I'm going to use this and just blow the crap out of some things, because the Spear of Adoon's amazing. And we're going to drop a pylon down. You micro back. Always make sure to be watching your carrier's health. That's the fastest way. That's the fastest way to lose this mission, aside from not realizing that your base is under attack and having all of your carriers out of position, which is why we picked mass recall. So if our base comes under attack while our carriers are way far away, we can go bring our carriers back. And mass recall gives them a shield when they get teleported as well. So even if your carriers have just been in a fight and they're all really low on shields and health, they basically get shield overcharge when they come back with mass recall. What's this over here? Oh, that's something for our carriers to pick up. So yeah, we just spawned a zealot down here. He's never going to do anything else, a sentinel, whatever. That's it. Your usefulness is up, buddy. In fact, we should probably kill him so he doesn't waste 2 of our supply. But I'm not going to do that because I'm not a mean person. Okay, so here's an attack that we weren't prepared for. Spear of Adoon. Fixes every problem. Mostly we are just going to defend with the Spear of Adoon's abilities and a handful of mirages. We will not recall our carriers for most of the attacks that happen in this game. It's completely unnecessary. I am going to get a couple more mirages. I haven't been macroing. I should have way more carriers by now. But a couple more mirages will help us to defend against some of the larger attacks that will come as the mission progresses. Some more pylons so we don't get capped. And let's go off here and get some more resources. I think these missile turrets are upgraded with the stuff from the Terran campaign. They look bigger and more imposing than normal missile turrets. Oh, crap! Got a micro. Wrong term. Yeah. Focus fire the carriers for most efficiency. Then they'll go get these infantry. Now I want to kill the Viking. And over here to this bunker. Let them take the infantry out on their own. Go get this missile turret now. And there's nothing left to oppose us on this platform. This is going to be our next move. So I'm probably not going to waste 75 energy to warp in a pylon here. Let's see. Add these mirages to control group 3. How many minerals? We don't have a lot of minerals left at this point. I want to get the rest of these. It's important to get the upgrades for your carriers because it makes them way better, and upgrades are awesome. There are some resources over here that I think we're going to go get. We're going to try to bait out the hybrid and the Vikings. Yeah. Why don't you guys all come over here and attack us? We're all right here. Thank you. Spear of Doom's amazing. You don't want to ever have all of the Spear of Doom's abilities spent. You don't want to ever spend... if Mass Recall is on cooldown, you don't want to waste Solar Lance, because then your carriers might be out of position when you get attacked. Solar Lance is enough to defend... Oh, wait, before I go away, drop pylon here. Solar Lance is enough to defend against most attacks. Okay, here we go. So, Solar Lance is on cooldown this time, so all my carriers recall, and now they all go and defend our base. You can get back before you die. Yeah, see, the shield overcharge on all these carriers I just pulled back is awesome. Mass Recall is really cool. All the Spear of Doom's abilities are really cool, except for everything in the Solar Lance column that's not Solar Lance, because Solar Lance is amazing. I don't think there's ever a time when you would want to not use Solar Lance on a mission. It's just fantastic. Just space guns come down, and most attack waves that hit your base in this game can be taken care of with one Solar Lance strike. That's all you really need, unless you miss with the Solar Lance. Okay, so we made our first move here. We're going to make our second move up to this platform. We are actually going to build orbital assimilators on this gas here to make sure we keep getting gas, and we're going to long distance mine from this base as soon as... We're not quite mined out here yet, so we won't move yet. So for now, I'll just keep clearing out stuff with carriers and keep building more carriers, which I keep forgetting to do, like a great, intelligent gamer. I want to get an armor upgrade too. There we go. Because the shields on these carriers seem to go away really quickly. I think this is a big platform here. I think our third move is going to take us here. I'm not going to waste that yet. We'll see what stirs up when we attack this place. Yeah, don't be afraid to use the Spear of Doom's abilities when you need them. They are super useful. Solar Lance in particularly recharges ridiculously quickly and only costs 50 energy. A time stop, even though it has a massive cooldown, your ultimate with Spear of Doom doesn't cost any energy, so you might as well just use it. Obviously not wantonly, because it does have a 300-second cooldown, but it's not going to stop you from using Mass Recall or Solar Lance. Oh, okay, here's an attack. Alright, 3 Solar Lances will take out any capital ships, so this is all we need to defend. Right there, 1 Solar Lance strike. We don't even need these Mirages. These Mirages are for when we slip up or don't have Solar Lance available and don't want to pull our carriers back with Mass Recall. We mined out here yet? Not quite. You should pull back. Let's go to micro. Haven't lost any carriers yet. So, yeah, I mentioned earlier you can do this mission without losing any carriers. We'll see if I actually manage to do that here. Probably not. I'll probably slip up at some point. I don't have perfect control. I have good enough control, and that's all you need. You can get this mission without being... You can get this achievement without being great at StarCraft. It is not that hard. Okay, there's tons of resources on the platform over here. So, I heard 2 mineral depleted. So, let's get on our way up here. All our probes are back on the platform. Where's our stalker? Oh, our stalker died. Whatever. I don't think we really need him anymore. Oh, 2 more carriers. I don't know why they didn't rally to the other carriers. Maybe that got... Oh, maybe I did lose a carrier? And it was the one they were rallied to? Or maybe the rally got messed up when I moved to platform. I don't know. Let's get our probes over here. Orbital assimilator, and mine. Gonna keep getting... Oh, well, we don't have any gas now. So we're not gonna keep getting upgrades quite yet. But we're gonna drop in a pylon pretty soon. Yeah, we're gonna make our third move up to this point, so we can just walk onto this platform. You know what? I might not even make our third move. The Tropophobic, you were supposed to not move more than 3 times. I might not even move 3 times. I think we're just gonna use time stop here. Might as well. It's fantastically overpowered.
No, I will leave that to you.
Best quote in this game. I love that. Karax is great. Die in the name of Amon. No, how about you do that instead? I think I like that idea better. Yeah, we're just going to drop a pylon in here. Pretty sure I haven't lost any carriers yet. I think the rally just got messed up before. Oh, we're under attack. Okay. Solar Lance. Look at how nicely these dudes clump up, and our Mirages are helping to defend. Boom! That's it. We're defended. We're perfectly fine. You don't need skill for this mission. You just need the Spear of Adun. Get these missile turrets out of the way. I'm gonna warp in and do it. Oh, wait. Oh, no. For a second I thought my pylon was gone. That sucks. Warp-in pylon does cost a lot of energy, which is the one annoying part about your first column ability. Is 75 energy is a lot when you're spamming abilities and you max out at 200. Yeah, these resources are great. We love these resources. Where'd our dude go? Go grab all these resources for me, buddy. For the cost of 100 minerals, we get all this other stuff on all the platforms we don't actually want to go to. Yeah, I don't even think I'm... Oh, I missed all of this stuff. Well, wow, that was stupid of me. I forgot to go collect all of the resources on... No wonder I felt like I didn't have many resources. I can't build any more carriers. Yeah, there's a reason for that. Oh, what's... Oh, yeah, there's Vikings. Here, just get all of Group 3. I'll get all my Mirages to go grab those flying resources up there, because I don't feel like moving my carriers back. Where's my... Oh, I have 3 of these dudes? Oh, well, here's the dude. We're going to make you the new Group 4. Group 4 is our resource gathering buddy. Alright, I'm going to go clear out this dude. Mirages are awesome. They can survive really well in combat. And time stop, yeah, see, spamming abilities is fantastic. Time stop's already 2/3 the way recharged. You know what, before we go for this last place, I'm going to go back down, because I just didn't do this power core over here. And this is a big one. We're going to pretty much suicide onto this last power core with time stop. But if we don't have time stop available, if time stop wears off after we attack this one, we're going to lose most of our dudes. Oh, freaking Raven. And the 2 Banshees pulled ahead. Oh, you go get that. That's okay. Didn't even lose a pylon, because our carriers were already en route, luckily. And if they weren't, we would have just mass recalled. Oh, look at that down there. That's cool. Little ship getting built. I think that ship design... I feel like that ship design was used in the mission where you have the Hyperion in Heart of the Swarm. Yeah, nerd alert here. I've played StarCraft a lot. Yeah, we get tons of resources now. Let's get some more carriers. I'll get armor instead of 1 carrier. Here, grab these more dudes. 16 carriers, and I'm pretty sure I have not lost any. Alright, time stop is about recharge, but we don't need it. You know, before I use... It's a bad idea to use Solar Lance at the beginning of the battle, because you want to draw out whatever you can draw out. Remember, 3 Solar Lances will take out any capital ship. That's one of the most important things to note about the Spear of Adun, is that 3 Solar Lances will destroy any capital ship you see. So if you see a bunch of capital ships together, you can make them all die. Carrier Micro for the win. Carrier Micro is a lot more intense on this mission on Brutal. You don't have to micro that hard, just on hard. We're going to deploy a pylon over here and get these resources, and there's probably some more resources down here. There's resources everywhere. I'll just A-move. I don't think there's much left on this platform. And we're working on armor. I'll get a couple more pylons just in case. That was, symmetry. How are our carriers doing? They're all still in the green. Great way to micro, just check out your health in the little group area down below. They're all in the green. They don't need to be micro. Though it can be a little bit tricky if you move one back that's in yellow. and then you see it's in yellow here, and you try to click on it and have him move back, but he's already back. So I recommend that for the start of battles, but as the battle goes on, you have to actually... Oh, here comes an attack. I'm going to give this a second, because there might be a Raven or something behind. No, it doesn't look like there is. I'm just going to blast these things. Yeah, sometimes the Ravens or battle cruisers will come trailing in at the end of an attack wave, which is why it's good to give it a couple seconds. If you lose a pylon or something, or it takes all the shields off of your Stargate, who cares? Just better safe than sorry. Oh, I was here before. I just skipped this whole platform before. I should have done this ages ago. Whatever. How many carriers do we have now? All army button. 18. We have 18 carriers in total. I don't think we need any more resources. Our starport is still rallied to these carriers. Time stop is available. We're just gonna go win. That's it. We're done. Let's go win. I'm gonna come in from the top, because I think that's the most efficient way to just go straight for the power core. We have tons of firepower in these 18 carriers, plus with Solar Lance. We're not just going to suicide straight onto the final power core. We're going to clear out the stuff up here first. I'm going to get this guy over here. Might as well get these resource pickups. I don't need them, but more money is always not a bad thing. Alright, it's time. Time stop. We're just going to... Oh, I think I used that way too early, actually. That was probably a mistake. Well, we're committed now. Let's see if you can use time stop really early and make this happen. I'm gonna... Let's see. We want this Raven dead. We want that battle cruiser dead. The missile turret takes 2 solar lances. And let's see how many Vikings we can get. Here's a Viking. And there's a Wraith. Alright. Oh yeah, look at that. Just disappears. We didn't even need to use Solar Lance on the final power core. That's it. So I'm losing carriers now, but up until this final battle, I'm pretty sure I didn't lose any. This is really easy achievement. As long as you can build carriers, you can win this mission and get Tropophobic. You won't see Tropophobic pop up as achieved, because I got it already, as I mentioned before, but, I mean, we only moved the platform twice, and the achievement is to move it 3 times or less, so, yeah, we got it. Kaboom! Cool mission, fun mission, just build carriers and win. Carriers are awesome. Alright. Hope you enjoyed this guide, and hope that even if you suck at StarCraft and you can't get any of the other mastery achievements in this game, I hope you can get this one and show it off to your friends and impress them. Okay, I think that was good.